Mattel Creations revealed was today, and so in this video, we're going to be talking about all the recent reveals, tea, and also first real-life looks at, for instance, Real Drama Series 2, including Cleo Denial. We also have information on Fang Vote Catty Noir happening later this month. We have information on Creeproduction's new character, Marikit Corazon. We also have Fisher-Price Collector pack. So stay tuned to subscribe and let's get into it. Okay, so first off, of course, the big main event of the Monster High Mattel Creations revealed event was the brand new character, part of the design styled by the, no, that's Barbie, designer series, designed by Glenda Chu here. The new character called Corazon Marikit, and obviously she's based on the Filipino creature mythology of the Manananggal, if I'm saying that right. Basically, it's a creature that they can like separate their torso from their lower body half. So it's a very it's a very specific kind of monster and also very gruesome. Like, so I was definitely interested to see when we first heard the rumors of like what this new monster character was going to be based on, and like the outfit and stuff. Not when we knew what type of monster it was going to be based on, and like that it was going to be cut in half, basically, that was like a main feature of the character. I was very curious as to how they were going to possibly translate that to Monster High and like child-friendly version, obviously, because no gore, no blood, right? And so here we have Corazon Marikit revealed, again, new character, and I think she turned out the execution. I think great translation from the mythology and now to a fully fledged new Monster High character. I have to say, this is a great kind of like version of that character mythology, right? Obviously, there's no blood, there's no gore, but I do think, the red tassels, kind of like swing down from like the torso area, and then also from the there's also like another tassel portion at the very end of the dress. I do think that was made on purpose to kind of resemble, right, what would be blood or whatever gruesome things coming out. So I do think that was intentional. That was an intentional design aspect, because obviously they had to make it PG, but in some way they still had to include just more of the visceral kind of like origins of the monster. So I appreciate that a lot. And obviously the name Corazon means heart in Spanish, and I think that's so sweet, like Corazon Marikit. It's just so nice. Obviously there's tons more details and like little Easter eggs based in Filipino culture, and I love that they're like giving this new character like really vibrant colors, like the pink skin tone, the wings, which by the way, the wings have first ever for a Monster High doll, they have actual like fabric in the wings. It's not plastic. That's actual like fabric in between the wingspans. So that is amazing added detail right there. And also because you are able to dislocate, you're able to cut the doll in half, basically. You can even, the doll stand is a new unique doll stand that actually allows you to kind of display her in both versions, the fully one doll version and also the 2/2 version, where the torso is flying above of the leg portion. So I think that's a great addition. New stand, this new gimmick it's great. I don't think is I want to say like maybe G1 Crate a Monster dolls, they also had the kind of like that kind of like a upper torso movement, perhaps, I'm not sure, but for sure, at least for this doll, it's a new gimmick, new mold, perhaps like modification that they had to do to get this just right, where you would be able to again remove the torso half from the leg portion. So I think that's just props to Monster High, because that could not have been cheap. And also again with the fabric in the actual wings, we have the purple hair with the black. The face greeting to me reads a little simple, but we do also have another Easter egg where she has a beauty mark right next to her eye, and apparently in Filipino culture that means that you can like see ghosts or something. I'm paraphrasing from what Glenda Chu said in the live stream, but basically it all has a meaning, it all has a purpose, and I'm just, that's really great. Like we love to see that, obviously. And then we also have a little bit of flowers. I forget the name, but these specific flowers obviously also based on real ones. And as the little headdress portion. And then we also have her shoes and the purse And yeah, I think she's great. At first, before I saw the whole, removing torso portion from the lower half, before I saw that was an actual gimmick, I thought she was a little simple for sure. But seeing the feature of like you being able to like remove the torso from the legs, and then we do also have a unique doll stand, and the packaging also lends itself to that kind of feature where you're able to like position her upwards or downwards. I do think seeing all these added details and the features and just being included into the packaging and also into the actual doll makes her much more of a spectacle. Like, I do think she looks and is more interesting with these added gimmicks, and because I think as is, she's a very simple doll. The dress is 2 pieces, but it looks like 1 piece. We have the tassels, which that looks nice, and we have the puffy sleeves, the hair, and the wings. Definitely with the fabric, could not have been cheap either. The new shoe molds, the new bag mold. I think overall, $75 is she worth it? I don't know for me if I would get her, just because that will for sure be almost like $100 in my currency. But I do think she's beautiful, and I do think I definitely prefer her over Lenore Lumington from last year. Sorry, Lenore. But I at least think with this new character, she's an interesting take on a otherwise not really popular mythology character, right? Like, so I think, we don't really have many dolls based on this creature. So I think for that alone, this character, this new doll is just cooler, and she just looks more interesting. And of course, the half doll aspect also plays a part. But Lenore is a ghost, and so she's just not as interesting in that sense, So I think Corazon here, again, I love the name, and I think she's just adorable. I love the color scheme. Is it the best mashup? I've seen people say that it's not the color scheme that they would have wished for this doll, but I think overall, is she maybe a little bit expensive even with the features? Yes, she could have been $50 or $60. Did she have to be $75? I guess we'll never know. But I think she's definitely more worth it to me than Lenore. Like, I would definitely buy this doll over Lenore Lumington any day. But what do you think of this Mattel Creations revealed Monster High brand new character? By the way, all throughout the live stream, they were always holding these giveaways for people in the actual, like, chatting in the actual chat live stream live. So it was all it was all live. But they had, like, I believe 3 giveaways for a Corazon Marikit doll, and they also had a giveaway for what we were not sure was before, but what we know now is a one-of-a-kind, like, shoe closet that we saw, like the coffin locker that we saw, like, in these teasers. We thought it was like a new doll, or like Haute Couture for Haute Couture new series. No, it's just a closet for shoes that they use for a little bit. So that's cute. Obviously, again, it's one of a kind, and it also has a light up feature for the candles up above. So I think, yeah, again, someone won that shoe locker, a closet, sorry. That's really cool. Again, one of a kind, so it's the only one in existence. Is that true? Maybe they still have one left in somewhere in the archives. But yeah, for sure, that's a really cool piece, and I'm happy for that person who was able to get her. And of course, again, they also had the giveaways for the actual Corazon dolls, so that was all really exciting. A little bit of a letdown, because we all thought like this new coffin piece is going to be included in a doll, or it's part of a doll release or something. No, it was just part of a prop that they used for a little behind the scenes moment in the live stream, but that's okay. Still a cute, awesome piece to have for sure in your collection. Moving on, they also revealed in the live stream some more information on the new upcoming Creeproductions dolls, and also that we're getting a brand new Fang doll. That's Catty coming later this year, this month apparently. So I guess with the Fang Catty doll, let's talk about that first. I guess we're gonna see her. The voting process will start its first phase in this month, but they haven't really announced any specific dates or like how that's gonna work. With these Fang dolls, with Jennifer, and before that we had Rochelle, the voting process usually takes up the first like a couple months, right, or like at least a couple weeks, and then once that's all done, they do take like a year to actually fully produce the dolls, and then like I'm guessing like a year from now, they will probably ship out the actual Fang Vote Catty doll, because that's really just how long it takes with these dolls, because this is just the voting process, right? So, and I'm not sure again how long that will be. Maybe they will have like one phase every week or every 2 weeks. With Rochelle Goyle, I remember the Fang voting process was a whole thing, and they used to have like one phase, like shoes, makeup, bags, like it was like, again, like really elaborate planning. I think it was every week that they would have like a voting round, right? So maybe with Fang Vote Catty, it will be very similar, or maybe they will have it be quicker, where it's like every day they will have a different round. I don't know, maybe it's probably going to be like every week, realistically. They're going to try to, give it room to breathe in all these rounds, and they're going to have it, maybe they even need the time to really like get the votes in order, or maybe, maybe the votes are rigged. Something else that people were speculating with the Fang Vote Rochelle and Jennifer dolls is that maybe our votes don't actually count. We'll never know. We'll never know really like how accurate that is, or like how legitimate it is. But either way, it's gonna start happening this month. So the first round is happening soon. I can't wait. I mean, Jennifer's doll was amazing. Rochelle's doll was also good. But I hope that, this new Catty doll has the same level of, quality that the Jennifer doll got. So that's going to be so amazing to see. But then, of course, we also had information on the Creeproductions that do include the new wave, includes Toralei Die Werka Twins operetta, and we fought Nefra as well. But as it turns out, Nefra, Glenda, she was listing the characters in this new wave, and we saw also some stock photos, some, not good quality pictures, but, like I'm assuming new stock photos based on the Creeproductions. And we saw stock photos for all of the ghouls except for Nefra, and there was no mention of her. So unfortunately, it seems that Nefra is actually not going to be included in this new wave of Creeproductions as we initially thought. So that's very just disappointing. We all thought like she was going to be a part of this new wave. But it is, I think we should have known better. We should have suspected already that something was amok as soon as we started to get real life pictures of all the Creeproductions dolls, and Nefra was never anywhere to be seen. So we already have real life pictures of the Werka Twins, Toralei operetta. Like those are all Creeproductions dolls that we've already seen IRL pictures of, except for Nefra. So I do think, the writing was on the wall, and it's just now been confirmed that she's really not going to be a part of this wave of Creeproduction. But I do think what will actually end up happening is that she will be part of the next wave of Creeproductions that will also most likely include Rebecca, Venus, and Rochelle, because they always tend to have like waves of 4, it just makes sense. So with the Werka Twins being 2 dolls, technically with the Toralei doll and an operetta, those are 4 dolls. And then with the fourth, speculation of a 4th wave, it's very likely that they will include, again, Venus, Rebecca, Rochelle, and then of course Nefra. I feel like that lineup makes more sense. So, but let's see. Let's see. They're definitely gonna keep making these Creeproductions dolls because they know that that's what makes them money. But I think at least for now, we have yet to see an official release date for this new wave of Creeproductions, but they're coming very soon. So that's exciting, even if Nefra is not a part of it, and at least for now, she's not coming. So that's disappointing, but still, at least we're getting Toralei operetta and the Werka Twins. That's at least something. So the wave 3 Creeproductions, as we know so far, again, including operetta, Toralei, the Werka Twins, are all gonna be, I guess, officially releasing sometime April 1st. That's what we know of so far. So that's, they're coming. Very exciting stuff. I just hope that they give us updates on like specific websites and like where they will be available. Hopefully Amazon, not just Mattel Creations exclusive, because I feel like when they're exclusive to Mattel Creations, it does limit the accessibility to a lot of people, and it just sells out, and then it's just like it's a whole thing. So hopefully they have enough stock. Hopefully it's not like a huge deal and it goes well. But I'm excited to see just them come out finally, because I feel like we've seen we've been seeing like real life photos of these dolls like for a long time now, I feel like, and so it's finally happening. Like, yes, finally. Now, I don't know if anyone cares, but I saw also the reveal for the Fisher-Price brand, which was actually a collaboration with Monster High as well, celebrating the 15th anniversary of Monster High. Here they made a collector pack including 4 figures based on our favorite characters, Frankie, Dracula, Claudine, and Laguna. And oh my gosh, they're adorable. Can we just like take a minute and just like see and just really admire the cutesiness of these little figures? I don't have any Fisher-Price toys. Or any collector packs. I know they've had a lot of collector releases over the years. Most recently, I saw the Wicked one that they did. That was really cute. But I never got it. I would have got it only for Glinda, but And so with this new one for Monster High, I'm like, wow, I am tempted. They even had one for Barbie, and I just, I never got completely sucked in over, even though some of these collaborations were very tempting. But now with Monster High, I mean, I'm gonna have to get this. It's just celebrating the anniversary. It's again 4 characters, based on Dracula, Claudine, Frankie, Laguna, but in Fisher-Price little versions. Like, how adorable, right? And then also the packaging, very nostalgic, with the different graphics and designs. And they even had like a giveaway for 4 of these. It's like 4 packaging, like unique packaging here, but they basically had like 3 different stages of production, where like one is gray, one is like tan, and then we had the third one, which was like the final production stage. That's what they actually gave away for lucky people who were watching. So that was a very fun way to do that. Definitely, I mean, because again, the packaging, the actual figurines, you're getting like one of a kind versions of these figurines where they are in different stages of production. That's a very cool idea. And but yeah, I think the actual figures, I believe they're priced at $30 US, so not too expensive, they're figures, so, but I think I might get them. I'm not sure. They're just adorable. Like, what do you think? I think they're so cute, and again, celebrating the anniversary, so it's kind of like a big deal, right? But who here actually collects these Fisher-Price collector packs? Because again, for me, I never got sucked in completely. I saw like the Barbie one, the Wicked, again, I saw some, and they were cute, but like it never got to me. And now with this one, I'm like, oh gosh, well, I mean, I gotta get it. So I don't know. But what do you think? They also revealed at the Mattel Creations revealed event a new stack of Uno cards based on Monster High Fearbook. And I thought they already had like a stack of Monster High cards, but maybe this is like a different version. It's like a new special version, maybe also celebrating the 15th anniversary. Yeah, cute cards. I don't collect Uno cards, but it's fun, I guess, to have and like to play a game of Uno, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's Monster High cards. Like, how spiffy. But then lastly, we also have a first real life look already at the Real Drama Cleo doll shared by Diana Collector here on Instagram. And I actually, I asked Diana here the specifics and the origin of like how they were able to get this Cleo doll so early, and apparently they actually got this doll from a friend, but we don't know how the friend got the doll, so we don't know actually a lot about how this came to be, but but at least we have our first real life look at Cleo. Again, thank you, Diana, for sharing our first look here. Officially, they're coming out in September, fall of this year, including Cleo and the restock. So it's coming very soon. It's just kind of baffling to me how someone, I don't know how, where, but they were able to have not only the restock dolls, but Cleo already in hand and this person to be able to give this doll to Diana. I mean, it's March. Like, can we just let that sink in? Like, how are these people getting these dolls so early unless they're actually working at Mattel or Monster High and they're just like sneaking these dolls out? Like, what is I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, it's got me giggling because like, how is this happening? How are we like how can this be? And also the Corpse Bride doll, like, let's not forget, she's been revealed and she's still not coming out until August or like fall. So that's like, how crazy. Anyway, but yeah, Real Drama Cleo looks amazing. She looks just as great as in the stock photos, I think. For me, The hair looks amazing. The packaging seems to be the same type like the previous first round, so that's great. They're all gonna be matching. She has his set, the little poster as well included, and the colors are so vibrant and gold and yellow. She looks gorgeous, I think. Yeah, for sure. The hair also looks like really nice and smooth, so that's great news. Quality control for her at least looks really good and decent. So yeah, overall, she looks amazing. Again, baffled that we already have our first look here, yes, but at least, she looks great, and hopefully they just have enough stock here when they do officially eventually come out in fall of this year. And that was all the news we had for today from Mattel Creations revealed with a brand new G1 alumni character to first real life look at real Drama Cleo and more. What do you think? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to, and of course so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.